Hey folks, Shampask here, bringing you another audio commentary. Today between Mynhyuk and Lin. As you can see, it's Orc versus Orc. Lin is the blue Orc in the 2 o'clock position, and I know Orc versus Orc isn't the most interesting of matchups, but I think it's sort of quite a relevant one these days, just because if you're ever going to want to watch some sort of tournament final, you have a fairly good chance of seeing it being an Orc versus Orc, so it's fairly useful just to know what's going on, even if you don't play Orc, which apparently lots of people do nowadays based on the type of people I've been playing recently. But as you can see, very standard opening builds from both players. Barracks up front, and then Burrow somewhere near the back, defended, and then will be further defended as the base grows. I always like this the spawn on the left here, just because you can get a very nice Burrow hidden there, whereas this placement here I always feel is less good just because there aren't these trees there, even though it actually means nothing. It's just a small psychological thing on my part, probably. Both scouting with their altar peons as well. It's very standard. You almost don't need to scout in this matchup, but you may as well, just to make sure you're not being Fire Lord or Farseer Fire Lord tower pushed, something like that, or something else crazy. Or the only thing that can really be changed up is when you tech. You can tech a bit earlier with a later barracks, but even that's quite rare. But it is useful to know. Just it's not at a great cost either. The cost of a bit of foregone lumber and then possibly a peon, depending on what you decide to do with it once you've scouted your base. As you can see, Voodoo Lounge and Second Burrow going up for Lin, and I imagine we'll be seeing the same thing. Yeah, Voodoo Lounge and Burrow. And you can see he's left a bit of space here for possibly more burrows, and then he'll probably be building his tier 2 buildings in the back. Tier 2 building, probably a bestiary and a spirit lodge, along with a shadow hunter. That's very standard. And you can see they're even creeping the same spots at just about the same time. Lin gets Claws of Attack, the best item for a Blade Master, and what is that item? Gloves of Haste, another good item for Mynhyuk. So good items both sides there. And I imagine they'll go and try and hit level 2 before they harass, although it wouldn't be unheard of for them to harass, but they should salve up first anyways. And you notice their build timing is so perfect that just as they reach the get back to their base, the shop will be just finishing, and that's just happening for both of them. Lin's actually a bit ahead, probably just because of his being a bit more practiced. He knows, or his build is slightly faster and his control is slightly better. And actually now they're starting to diverge in creep routes. I think Mynhyuk might be going for the shop now. He does have 2 grunts in his Blade Master, so he might be able to creep at least a couple of the berserkers, if not the entire thing. But Lin is also going there. Clearly it's almost the first dot of night, so they're going to both be looking to get those boots probably. And it's a bit of a toss-up at this point as to who will get it. Mynhyuk is already there and creeping, but I think Lin might actually get there in time to steal the boots if he gets lucky and wins the ping war. And Lin is dusted, but there's not much Mynhyuk can do. And actually, just the 2 invisible Blade Masters there. Mynhyuk can actually see Lin, but has slightly less health, so doesn't attack quite yet. But he does. But Lin does pick up. Oh no, Mynhyuk picks up the boots, but Lin picks up a staff of teleportation, and just to get away, and actually gets into Mynhyuk's base, which is blocked off. So Mynhyuk won't be able to get his Blade Master in there, and just chopping down on the gold line now. And this is going to be quite effective here, because I think there's enough space that he can run to the back of the base and just salve up for a while, yeah. And this is really going to do damage to Mynhyuk's economy. It's nice to see him doing something slightly different here, and as you can see, Blade Master can't get in. What he can actually do is he can try and pop himself in using sort of a pathing bug, but Lin gets on top of it and kills that peon before Mynhyuk can attack one of his own buildings to try and jump in. And if he does manage to jump in, he'll have to wait a while to get to chop down these trees to get out, so it might not actually be worth it at all. And as you can see, Lin's salving up again, and his grunts are just running about, really not creeping. There's not much he really can creep with, just a couple of grunts. But I imagine his tech will be done soon, and his economy will be slightly better. Meanwhile, Mynhyuk's using this time just to try and get a slightly higher level Blade Master. But I think if Lin goes back and just keeps on attacking this peon line, he's probably coming off better in this. He's killed 1 peon there, and just the fact that Mynhyuk keeps on having to move peons off lumber and into gold and then into burrows means that he's going to be quite a bit behind in terms of gold. And let's see, it's 10,700 versus 10,400, so 300 gold. Lynn has 300 gold more at this point, and they've just both hit tier 2. And I imagine Lynn will be building a Spirit Lodge as well there in any second. He does have it. Yep, there it goes there. And meanwhile, he's TP'd out of the base to start creeping this expansion, but I doubt he'll put up an expansion. As you can see, no Spirit Lodge yet for Mynhyuk, just because he's a bit behind in economy, and also a bit of a sloppier base, I think, at this point. I think he wanted to have more of this area cleared here by this point, and he wants to put a Spirit Lodge there, because that's more easy to cancel, as you want to put it in a more protected place. And also, the bestiary can go outside now, because he knows Lynn isn't going to be coming back for a while, because he's just been there. And want to do some creeping with his grunts, and a bit of a creep jack here, but nothing significant really by the looks of it. Just both Blade Masters trying to kill a grunt, but Mynhyuk actually runs back to try and chase off the Blade Master, which he does, and is now level 3 as well, so that's very nice for him. Meanwhile, not even level 3 on the on Mynhyuk Blade Master, so a bit of a creeping advantage for Lynn at this point, and he's just pulled one of his grunts back to salve off. He doesn't have the grunt upgrade yet. Actually, he's just started researching it a couple of seconds ago. Meanwhile, I doubt Mynhyuk researched it. No, he hasn't. He just didn't have the economy to do so. And both Shadowhunters now out. But this could be quite bad, I think. Oh no, he has been scouted. So this could be very bad, because the Shadowhunter level 1 is so weak, especially to Blade Master and Hex. Mynhyuk really has to be careful here. He should be running this away now that he's seen the grunts. He does have a healing potion, but it gets hexed, and he might not be able to use it in time. And no, it looks like the Shadowhunter will go down, so a very nice early advantage for Lynn here. And also, you'll notice he's gone for 4 grunts compared to 3, and now 2 actually from Mynhyuk, because one's been hexed and killed here. And so this is very nice for Lynn. I think he got a bit lucky there. He just happened to scout the Shadowhunter as it was coming from the altar. And Blade Master here coming in, probably buying in Von Pot. Yeah, he does. And Lynn just scouting actually that Invuln Pot disappeared, and so puts up a dust. But the Blade Master did get out in time, and will actually now steal. Oh no, he doesn't steal the creep, but or the item. So it's a bit of a shame. He did get the tome, I think, but he didn't get the item which was sold, because none of them have the item by the looks of it. So I'm not sure what that item was, but clearly it wasn't very good. And obviously level 1 Shadowhunter is now back. It's so quick to revive those anyways, but the Spirit Lodge is only going up now, whereas I imagine Lynn will already have a Spirit Walker. Yeah, he does. He should be using Spirit Link at this point as well. Just one on all of his units, because he only has a couple units, but it's nice to spread out the damage a bit, especially if you can tank on your Blade Master, so you take a vastly reduced damage. And Mynhyuk just coming in here and stealing the Tome of Strength, which gives away his position a bit, but still not bad. And Ensnare being used in Mynhyuk to pop his Invuln Pot, and Lynn being chased away because he's also being attacked by the creeps a bit, but now bringing in his wood peon, so he can Spirit Link those, and he'll be in a much better position, because Mynhyuk hasn't yet brought his wood peons, probably because he needs a bit more lumber because of the harass early, and actually having an idle one there, so a bit sloppy on his part. But I guess he's in the middle of a battle, so it's fair enough. He just didn't shift it to somewhere else after attacking. And Scroll of the Beast, I think I saw. Yeah, Scroll of the Beast here. Not a bad item, considering that Mynhyuk won't have Dispel for a while. But once he does get Dispel, it'll be significantly less useful. But it's always nice to have it on have a lot of extra damage on a Blade Master.